Hey guys, how's it going? I've been doing a lot of rearranging in my reptile room lately. I've been trying to get rid of stuff, make more room for my reptiles, and just doing stuff back here, and I've been feeling really good about it. And this week I'm getting ready to move my ball python out of this tub. I've gotten sick of looking at the tub. I don't mind tubs, but, you know, I'm not breeding ball pythons, so I'd rather keep her in a nice terrarium. So I'm going to be getting the geckos out of this Exoterra, moving them into that 55-gallon tank down there. And then I'll be putting the ball python in this Exoterra here in that space right there. And something new that you guys haven't seen yet, I redid my boa's terrarium. I moved her over here, and she's actually going into a shed right now, so I'm not going to bug her, but yeah, that's the setup over in this corner now instead of back over here where she was before. So I'm going to get that 55 up here. I'm going to get that Exoterra over here. And I'll be moving my animals around. So I'll show you guys once I'm done doing that. So now I've got my space cleared off for my tank here that the geckos are going in. I have my heating cable plugged in, which I'm going to be taping onto the bottom of the tank with some electrical tape. I just plugged it in to double check that it's still working and everything. Got the Exoterra over here with the geckos still inside. So once I've got the 55 set up, they'll be coming out of this. Then I'll be moving all the ball python's decor into this terrarium. So I've got the heating cable taped in kind of a grid pattern, as you can see. It loops down and then back and just back and forth until it reaches the end. Now I'm gonna put that black background on here and then pop it up in this empty space. Alright guys, so now I'm just about ready to move my geckos from here, and the terrarium has the heat pad on it. I decided that I was going to use the light hoods that I have from the 55 just to cover up the top so it's not wide open. And then I've got all these tiles to line the bottom. I'm hoping they fit end to end perfectly, but I might have to cut one down at the very end. So I'm going to put those in there and show you when I'm done. So unfortunately my tiles are just slightly too wide to fit inside here. So I'm going to have to end up taking one and cutting it down on a tile saw, which I'm going to have to borrow from a friend of mine. But once that's done, this thing is going to look awesome. If you look at just that end there, without the end, yeah, I really like the way the tiles make the terrarium look. So now I'm going to start setting this terrarium up for the geckos and then setting up the Exoterra for the ball python right here. Alright guys, so now I'm going to move my geckos into the new terrarium. I'm really stoked on this one. It looks great. I'm pretty happy with how everything's looking. I think the tiles are just one of the best accents to a terrarium. But here's my Max Snow Raptor. She was one of my smaller geckos, and she's now my second biggest gecko. She passed Roach really quick this year. And here's Roach, my just normal Max Snow. And I'm going to be switching them out of here as I decide who I want to breed with the males, so I can pair everybody off. But that's the new terrarium with the geckos. And next up is to clean this thing out and get the ball python in here. Alright guys, so that's the new ball python terrarium. And while I was working, I used my snake tree that I built. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to throw an annotation in right here for the video where I built it. And yeah, I'll show you another video of my my boa constrictor climbing on it right here. And now the ball python's going into her new home. Just gotta get her off the tree. So here we are. I'm pretty happy to have both my snakes in these nice Exoterra terrariums now. A lot nicer than that tub that she was in before. So that's it for today, guys. If you're interested in any more updates about Pi, I'll have another one real soon, my three-legged gecko. Well, I guess he's still got 4 legs, but we should, the fourth leg will be falling off in the next little while. But that's it for today. Have a good one, guys.